Welcome to the Department of Tactile Compliance. I've heard that you have gloves to declare. This will be a routine glove inspection. Of course, you know the trade of any tactile device, such as a glove, is strictly prohibited. So all of these gloves are for your personal use, are they? Where did I get this? Yes, you've noticed the craftsmanship of my writing pad. Well, I'll let you know that this came from none other than the Undertables. That's right. Yes, these cost a significant amount, but I require the best, and so I purchase the best. Let's look at what gloves you have. Interesting choice. Latex. And these are for your own personal use. What does this mean? What do these symbols mean? Do you know the significance of these symbols? you do realize I can't let you go until I know what these symbols mean, or until I confiscate these gloves. There is a 7 and a 1 perched atop a 2. Well, let us look inside. A glove, signature latex. Are you telling me that this is a premium latex construction? Well. Let's see. A long latex glove covering the wrists. What an interesting idea. Perhaps I need to take some of these for myself. Now, as you'll understand, I must check the glove for any contraband. Interesting indeed. And I must check its material construction. Interesting. Well, on to the next glove. This glove looks suspiciously familiar, and I happen to know these are only available in the archivist institution. Tell me, how did you happen across these gloves? We don't hand them out for free. In fact, These gloves are not allowed to be sold. This could be considered a crime. You found them. I don't believe you. I'm not sure about that. But it's my job, my duty to ensure these have no contraband. For now, you're not in trouble, but I'll be revisiting these in a moment. Interesting yet again. You are full of surprises. This glove is not latex at all. Well, yet again, nothing. But I suspect there's something I don't know. Well, there still is another round of testing for you to adhere to. Have you ever met Jeremy before? He lives in here. He's officially labelled as funny little guy. Number 372. Wake up, Jeremy. Jeremy. Wake up. Jeremy. Jeremy. Wakey. Wakey. Jeremy. We found Jeremy scampering, skulking around level 13 here at the Archivist Institution, and of course we didn't know who or what Jeremy was. Just a little creature, a little slimy guy. We didn't know. Naturally, of course, we began our experiments on Jeremy. The others didn't know what to do with Jeremy. They didn't find any special uses for Jeremy, but I did. I found Jeremy's prime use, his prime skill. You see, Jeremy can sense psychic residue. Psychic residue is left by all sorts of nefarious, unhelpful, malicious beings, organizations, groups of all kind. These include banks, cryptids, corrupt organizations, capitalists, and barbers. So today, Jeremy, we'll be assessing your gloves to see if there is any psychic residue. Now, Jeremy, what do you think of this glove, Jeremy? Jeremy, wake up, Jeremy. Jeremy, wake up. Little sensitive creature Jeremy is. Stay awake, Jeremy. What do you think of this? Jeremy. As I thought, yet again Jeremy has the answers. Just as I expected. Jeremy has told me that this glove was owned by someone with far, far too many elbows. Likely a cryptid of some sort. So, you can consider this glove confiscated. Let's see what Jeremy has to say about your other gloves. Okay. Here's Jeremy. Wake up, Jeremy. Wake up, Jeremy. Jeremy, Jeremy. Wake up, Jeremy. What do you think of this glove? What do you think of the glove, Jeremy? Yet again, something is amiss. Are you sure, Jeremy? Okay. I trust you, Jeremy. I trust you with my life, Jeremy. Jeremy has told me something very interesting and peculiar about this glove. That is strange. This glove can breathe. It's been a long time since I've seen a glove that can breathe. Well, considering that this glove is now technically alive, it is property of the archivist institution and ours to study. So I will be putting this in an enclosure with food and water and some enrichment. What else are you hiding from me? It's time to evaluate your last glove. I have it here. The last glove. And I'm sure Jeremy will have opinions on this glove as well. Jeremy, Jeremy, Jeremy. Wake up, Jeremy. It's time to stay awake. I need your help, Jeremy. Ush, uff, ush, ush. Ush, uff, uff, ush. Uff, uff, ush. It's whoosh, it's uff, uff, ush, uff. Naturally, I'm still trying to learn to communicate with Jeremy Jeffrey, and he seems to respond to archivist speak. Ush, of is ish, of ush. Jeremy, what do you see? What do you see, Jeremy? Tell me. A normal glove. Good for you. But if I catch these gloves on a marketplace, you may end up as one of the archivist's institution's experiments. I'm going to put Jeremy back in his enclosure, and I'll give you back the glove at the end of our meet. But I need to see if you're clean first. Let me take a look at you. What do we have here? And what is that on your cheek? What is this? How about up here? Oh, a piece of lint. How disappointing. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Oh, I cannot believe it. You know, you should really come back another time and I'll inspect you to make sure you're not dirty. Ugh, goodness gracious me. Filthy individual. do for you for now. And I'll have to report back that I successfully confiscated 2 items to the congratulations and applause to the plaudits of the tactile compliance department. And you'll go home with 1 measly pair of gloves, but at least you're not as dirty as you were before. You now have the legal right to transport your gloves, but if you are to sell them, you will of course need appropriate rights from the archivist institution, and that will require you to apply for a trading license. Goodbye. Goodbye, little creature. You can leave now and let me get back to my work. Goodbye.